If you are a teenager in the US trying to invest before you turn 18, this video is the shortcut. Open Notes and type, "My first investment plan," or just remember that phrase. In a few minutes, I will give you a 3-line template you can copy so you are not winging it. Most teens either hit the must be 18 plus wall, or they jump in without checking the rules and get surprised later. Today I'm breaking down Fidelity Youth, Schwab, Vanguard, TRADE, and Acorns Early, and I will tell you who each one is for and what to verify before you deposit $1. Quick disclaimer and how this works: this is education, not financial advice. Investing involves risk, including losing money. Start small and think long-term. Here's the flow. First, I will explain the 2 legal account lanes for under 18 investing. Then a 10-second grid that tells you what lane you are in and how involved your parent needs to be. Then we will hit the apps in a tight format, best for one unique thing to check and one rule, so you do not do something dumb. The 2 legit lanes for teens under 18. Under 18, you have basically got 2 real lanes. One lane is a custodial account, UTMA. A parent or guardian opens it, manages it while you are a minor, and later, based on state rules and the account type, control transfers to you. Also, custodial accounts are generally treated as an irrevocable gift to the child, and they can impact taxes and financial aid. If college aid is a big goal, have your parent check how custodial assets are treated before choosing. The other lane is a teen youth account, where you get a teen login experience with a parent connected for oversight. If an app says, "must be 18", that does not mean you cannot invest. It means you need one of these 2 setups. Now let's make this feel simple. The universal checklist overlay. Put this on screen as the overlay you use the whole time, because it is the same receipts for every platform. First, eligibility account type, teen youth versus custodial. Then, fees, minimums, recurring deposits or recurring investing, fractional shares, ETF, fund access, and parent controls, visibility. And when I say check, I mean literally open the platform pages and read them. The eligibility page, the fee page, and the account rules page. That's how you avoid surprises. The 10-second grid. Which one should you pick? If you want more independence with supervision like your own teen login, start with Fidelity Youth. If your parent wants maximum control and a traditional setup, you are in the custodial lane, and you should compare Schwab, Vanguard, and TRADE. If you want hands-off automation where the system does more of the work, look at Acorns Early. That's the lane. Now let's make each choice feel clearly different. Number 1. Fidelity Youth, best for teen login plus supervised independence, where you are learning how investing works without needing your parent to do every click. Check this. Verify what actions you can do as the teen versus what requires the parent, especially around trading permissions, transfers, and any spending card features if they exist in your setup. You are basically checking, how independent is this account really? One rule: do not turn it into a daily habit of watching prices. Use it to build a long-term habit and let consistency do the work. Number 2. Schwab Custodial, best for families that want a major brokerage custodial setup with a more traditional structure and parent-led control. Check this. Confirm the custodial details that actually matter long-term: how the account is titled, what the parent controls, and how the transfer of control is handled later in your state. This is less about the app interface and more about the account rules. One rule: do not fund it until your parent has read the custodial terms and fee page. If the rules are not clear, slow down. Number 3. Vanguard Custodial, best for long-term, set it up and stick with it, investing, especially if your family prefers a simple, low-drama approach. Check this. Verify minimums and the automation flow for the exact product type. You will use ETF versus mutual fund because the way you buy, automate, and meet requirements can differ depending on the product. Do not check the home page, check the page for what you will actually be using. One rule: do not accidentally pick something narrow because it sounds cool. The goal is broad diversification first. App number 4, *TRADE Custodial Best for. A mainstream custodial account that can grow with you if you want more research tools and features later. Check this. Confirm the custodial specific features you will rely on, how recurring investing works in that account type, what the parent can view control, and whether the things you want to buy are supported the way you expect. Custodial setups can vary more than people think. One rule: do not let extra tools bait you into overtrading. More buttons does not equal better results. Number 5. Acorns Early Best for. Hands-off automation if you know you are not going to log in and manually invest every week. Check this. Verify the fee impact at your balance and contribution level, and verify what risk level or portfolio style you are being placed into. Automation is great, but you still want the cost and risk to match your situation. One rule: pick an auto amount you can keep doing. Consistency beats going big once and disappearing. The biggest mistakes teens make: people do not mess up because they chose the wrong app. They mess up because they act reckless. First, chasing random single stocks because they are trending is basically guessing. Second, checking your account daily turns investing into stress. If you only steal one habit from this video: monthly check-ins, not daily. Third, investing money you need soon is how you get forced to sell at the worst time, so keep short-term goals separate. Fourth, ignoring fees and rules is a slow leak that adds up, especially with smaller balances. Fifth, trying to trade like a pro right away is how beginners usually lose confidence. Fast long-term consistency is the real advantage you have as a teen. Your notes template: My First Investment Plan. Go back to notes and put this under My First Investment Plan. Account type goes first: teen, youth, or custodial, UGMA, UTMA. Then your auto deposit, an amount you can do weekly or monthly. Then your investment, one broad diversified fund, ETF style option. And here is the quick clarity so you do not accidentally pick something super narrow. Look for words like total market or S&P 500 style, and check the expense ratio so you understand the ongoing cost. This is not about finding a perfect pick. It is about choosing something broad, simple, and easy to stick with. Then add one rule at the bottom: you only change the plan once per quarter. That one line saves people from emotional decisions. The red flag test: verify before you deposit. Here is the quick red flag test that takes like 30 seconds. Can you find the fee page easily? Good. Are the eligibility rules clear about under 18 and account type? Good. If it is custodial, is the transfer age and custodial control explanation clearly explained? Good. If any of those are hard to find or confusing, slow down. That is a red flag. Do not deposit until the rules make sense. Recap: if you want a teen login experience with supervision, start with Fidelity Youth. If your parent wants maximum control and a traditional structure, compare Schwab Vanguard and *TRADE in the custodial lane. If you want automation, Acorns Early, but verify the fee impact and the risk level. If you want help choosing without sharing personal info, comment 2 things: the lane you think you are, and your goal, like custodial plus college, teen youth plus learning, or automatic plus long-term. If you are unsure which lane fits, say not sure, and include whether your parent is willing to help set it up.